So a couple of weeks ago on 3+You, we had a chance between Christmas and New Year's to give you a look at what you can do outside in Chattanooga for free or almost free. Elliott's Boots was part of that hour. So we are back this morning talking with Mary and Colette, who is the general manager here at the Hickson location. Good to see you.
Good to see you, Julie.
And what a table you have amassed for us. You've got it all here, don't you?
We do. Thank you for coming out this morning.
I'm thrilled to be here. And you know, I will admit to you, Marion, I don't come here often. Every time I do, I'm always surprised at the amount you have, especially on the heels of Christmas. You've got plenty of inventory here.
We do. We've been well taken care of with that.
You also service everybody. If you have feet, you will find it here.
We do.
So from the suburban moms like me who just want something comfortable as they're out taking the kids to and from practices and going to the grocery store, you've got it.
We've got it.
To workers out in the field, you've got that too.
We do. We've got everything.
Can we start with the Hokas? What makes them so popular?
That's my favorite brand, and I'm wearing some right now too. They're very light. A lot of the podiatrists send people over with prescriptions to come buy them. And they're very comfortable. Feel how light that is.
We have them at my house. They're good for people who have not a high arch, aren't they?
Well, and you can always add an insole, like we have some right there, if you need extra support. But they do come, they're well supported. They've got that great outsole, really take care of your feet. And we've got them in hikers. As you can see, these, you know, we protect the front of the toe, but this at the back is for when they're coming downhill too. So it's waterproof.
May I hold this?
Yes, of
course.
course.
So to look at that, that looks like a bulky shoe. It's very light.
Very light.
But you were talking about the mechanics behind it. It's why it's so important to come someplace where the staff knows what they're talking about, because you could try to fit something yourself and pay the price for it later. You've got to get the right shoe.
Exactly, yes. And not only are you keeping your feet dry, it's breathable, comfortable, and you know, great outsole.
Yeah, look at the traction on that. I mean, that's going to grab outside.
Yes.
Something you showed me that surprised me a little bit today was that the old standby of Chacos, everybody in Chattanooga has a Chaco.
Right.
They're great for getting outside and enjoying
all year long. Yes, we're selling some to customers today. Yeah.
But they're good for hiking. They'll grab.
Oh, of course, yes. And they're adjustable. They've got that great outsole. And you put a sock on, and we've got great breathable socks here as well. They've got the merino wool. You'd think that'd be hot.
Right.
But truly, it moisture wicks, keeps your feet dry in the summer, and keeps them warm in the winter. And breathable, moisture wicking, anti-itch. You would think that would be itchy, right?
Right.
And they absolutely
But they're not.
are not. And they fit around the toes perfectly, why they call them fits.
Here we are talking now almost mid-January. I can't believe the year's already going by so quickly. And we were kind of laughing, saying that Christmas is just behind us.
Right.
People are kind of spent, and yet life goes on. And you've got to have the right thing in case you didn't get it for Christmas. Can we talk about sunglasses? Because we get really bad glare this time of year when we're driving. It's important to have the right sunglasses.
Yes. Now the Gooders, which are polarized, they, what a great price point. They're between $25 and $35.
What?
And
this sunglass here?
That's correct. And they're very light. They don't slip. They don't bounce. So they're great if you're hiking or riding or doing anything. And they're just real fun-looking glasses.
I'm gonna put this on. 25? That's
between 25 and 35.
light.
Yes. And if you want to go up a notch, we have the Costa, which is a wonderful brand as well. And we've got them.
I'm going to come back to these for a second, though.
Yes, of course.
Because these feel almost indestructible.
Yes, yes. And if you did lose them, I mean, it's not like you're losing a $300 pair of glasses.
Right.
It's, you know, perfect.
Very, very nice.
And they come in the box, and inside the box has a little cleaner cloth, and great for storing, especially if you're out running around.
You also want to be careful if you're out hiking, because there's no shielding you in the woods. All the leaves are gone from the trees. Protecting your head is important.
That's correct.
It's a great hat.
Yes, and it keeps the UV out. It's very light, and keep your head dry. But we also in the front have the little buff, which is real good for hiking or anything. People wrap it around their neck because they protect the UVs as well, and or they can wear them over the hat as a little hat as well.
Yeti surprises me because they've been on the market for a long, long time, and you would think if you have one Yeti, how could you need more?
Oh, yeah.
You always can use
Yeti.
more.
Yes, and they've come out with a handle now, which is really nice.
Very nice. This one here you said is great for 24 hours. It'll keep something cold.
Absolutely, and longer. And the other ones you put hot in there, it keeps them really hot. And Hydro Flask is another one that's really, really good. I have both. I've got so many of both.
Some
it's hard
of
not
what's
to work
on
here
this
and have
table,
everything.
let's face it, is kind of for the fashion of it. I mean, you know that not everybody watching today is going to be out hiking on Stringer's Ridge or biking up the mountain. You know, a lot of us are just doing it to feel comfortable because in Chattanooga this time of year, layering is important. Breathability is always key. You can find that here. But last week, we were out in Tunnel Hill. We had gone down to the Elite Lineman Training Institute down there talking with the guys who were training guys to go out into the line work. Y'all carry workers' boots, including
the
lineman
boots. Yes, we've got a lot of them. That's the Chippewa, and we also have it in the Carolina, and we've got other boots as well. But yeah, a lot of half of our business is probably servicing the working man or woman that comes in, and we get them either a safety toe or just a soft toe, whatever they need. We take care of them. We've got a staff that's wonderful, happy to help. We'll measure a foot if somebody doesn't know exactly what size, because when you get your foot into a safety boot, you can't tell. You can't, because it's so hard. You can't feel your toes. So we help people figure it out, especially if it's their first time coming in and buying.
To the first-time customer, I'm sure you can kind of spot them when they come in.
Right.
Because there is a lot to take in
Sure
here.
is, yeah.
And I think it maybe surprises people, A, to be in a place where you can kind of serve yourself if you want to, but to have that staff right here to step in and help you in the purchase.
We're happy to help either way. And we've got, as far as hiking, if you want to go hiking, we've got the Eslo and all sorts of Keen, oboes. We've got every brand, you know, waterproof, great outsoles,
And
comfortable, light.
They have things for kids. Some of you may have spending money left over from Christmas. Perhaps you didn't get what you were really hoping to get. Maybe you were looking for something that ran out before Christmas. The inventory is always coming in here.
Yes.
So Marion, thank you so much.
Especially with the pandemic. We even have rings, like if somebody's out hiking so they don't lose their jewelry or working. Yes, we take care of every part of what you need. You come on in and we'll take care of you.
So here's where you want to come. It's Elliott's Boots on Hickson Pike in Hickson. The phone number and address right there on your screen. You can ask for Marion. You'll probably see her when she's here. But any one of their staff will be happy to help you get out and explore and do it in style and comfort. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Julie.